Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the RecRoom Reboot. We're finally on Season 2, Episode 1. Today, we have my good friend Starry. We have our good friend Ron. We have our good friend Bimar. And, of course, we have our co-host Kai.
Yo.
Is it good to be back?
Everybody got called by their record
Yeah,
name
it's
except for me.
alright. If after how
Oh, I'm
long,
sorry.
since you wanted to take forever to bring it back.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. We're here. We're back. We rebranded. We got a brand new set, which is super nice, too. Shout out to Pastries and Disco Man because they created this little set. I did add, some decorations to it. I added the rug. We have Sorvo's clown thing that he made for our float. I put it in the bag because it has to be in here. Yeah, Bonky, the new set. So, how's everybody doing? How's your day?
Doing good. What about
Oh
you?
my god, like
Fuck up.
so great. Like I'm feeling good. Like
What about you, Kai?
Oh, I'm doing terrible.
Yeah, he always is.
loser.
Yo.
Sorry.
My bad. That was weird something.
So to start this off, I wanted to go around the room and ask you guys, when did you start playing RecRoom, and how did you get into creating on the game? We're gonna start with Starry.
Well, for me, I first joined RecRoom in around December 2020, and I didn't start creating until April 2022. I mostly just, played paintball and Jumbotron and quests up until then, but since then, I have been a dorm skin creator. I started out with the featuring. Oh gosh, you should cut that part out. I messed it up. Okay.
It's okay.
But I started out submitting to the featured dorm skin program, and I got accepted a few times, and it was awesome. And then I started participating in contests, and that's been really, really fun. I love the concept of having a theme to build around and just creating a really high quality creation is really fun to me. And since then, I've also started posting building tutorials on YouTube and making Rec Room related social media content. So it's been pretty fun.
So, with that in mind, what does it mean to make a quality room for those of people who don't play RecRoom or don't really understand what it is?
Well, everyone kind of has their own spin on what they think a quality room is. For me, I think that what some people would describe as a high effort or a low effort room, I think that there's a lot of rooms that people really do put a lot of effort into. But what I would describe as a high quality room is something that when you walk into it, you say, "Wow, this person put a ton of time and effort into developing their skill in order to create something like this." I think that it's something that when you look at it, someone has put a lot of time and dedication into developing their skill. And to me, I think that that makes a big difference when people walk into a room and see, the creation. To me, I think that that makes it stand out.
I can respect it.
Yeah, so I think that, there's a lot of rooms that are really great rooms that a lot of people have put a bunch of time and effort into creating, but there are some people that would come along and say, "Oh, this room is a low effort room or a low quality room." And I think that kind of narrative is a bit toxic to new creators. Personally, that's my opinion. And I think that it kind of discourages people from learning how to create with the Maker Pen and learning how to create rooms in RecRoom. And, I think it's all over kind of negative, in my opinion. But that's just me.
Yeah, okay. I understand that. What about you, Sorvo?
So I first made my Rec Room account in December of 2020, and I didn't actually start playing until like March of 2021. And we used to do events, which is like all adventures, and then like some guys came up in there and they like bullied me like real bad about having a map full of inventions. So I set on a mission to learn how to build. So I went 3 weeks, no showering, no talking to my family, friends, just me locked in my room. I put some cardboard up on my like window so no light can get in, and I was just locked in trying to build. To be honest with you, and I feel like that is what got me out of there. You know, like that's what helped me really like perfect my craft on this game. That little whole situation right there. So
Yeah,
that's what I
I
love.
might have to do the same.
No, it really works.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it, man.
So you have a pretty high subscriber count. What are you known for making on RecRoom?
This is so hard to say, but the autopsy of Jane Doe and the Black Phones.
Why does it hurt you to say it?
I'm trying not to get emotional right now.
All right.
Hold up.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
guys.
I sold Autopsy of Jane Doe, and this thing about the blood, sweat, and tears out in that map. It hurts. I still think about it every night. Like sometimes I can't even sleep because of this.
You're sick. He's joking, just so you guys know.
He's
He
not.
doesn't.
You could tell
He
he's
does.
crying. He's not
Yo,
joking.
he's not crying. You're a liar.
He's getting emotional.
Yeah,
Why are you
No, he's
laughing at
not.
him?
I don't know why she's laughing. I feel you. I mean, so,
It's
Bro,
alright,
stop!
guys.
Stop laughing. He's a guest on your podcast.
yeah, I feel you.
You
I
guys
put
are
in a lot
sick.
It's okay, Bubbles. I forgive you.
I put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this game, so
All jokes aside, though, Sorvo is a really talented builder. If anyone has ever seen any of his work, he actually does put a lot of time in it. And it's like it's effortless, but I'm sure you've been building for years, so it's kind of like what comes with the skill.
Yeah, I had to learn how to build twice. I started on screen, and then I got a VR like in 2022. Then I had to learn how to build on VR. But when you on this game, like not showering, like, just locked in, like no, you think I'm playing like on real life, like when you like on this game, you like stink, you like got pee bottles around your room. Cut that part out. I ain't mean to say that.
But okay.
Yo, you're insane.
Okay.
Bro's talking about half the community.
Hey,
I respect it, man.
Not my half of the
Thank you,
community, I'll tell you that much.
Not mine either.
I need to hang around y'all half of the community then.
Yo,
I'm not gonna
sick.
accept this.
You gonna stink it up.
It's okay. I feel like if I just like had a one-on-one talk with everybody, they'll understand the grind.
I respect it.
I mean, I feel like for me, I understand the grind. I get the dedication. But maybe perhaps just take some time to take care of yourself. It's important for your
Yeah, that's understandable.
physical
I
and
understand
mental
where you're
health.
coming from. Sorry, but I feel like RecRoom is just like more important than all of that. Like, if I go and like take a shower, like spend time with my family, who's gonna build these rooms? You know what I'm
He'd sleep,
saying?
wreck and repeat.
No one.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
it's on
I
my
mean-
shirt. Sleep
I
record.
wake up in the morning. I never brush my teeth. Don't wash my
Yo,
face. Don't shower. Just straight
no.
up RecRoom.
No.
Okay.
Even if he is joking, there are people who do that. Like they wake up and straight get on Rec Room.
Okay.
Oh,
Begin on
sorry,
RecRoom with the corner
Bmar.
voice and everything.
All right.
You are right. You getting offended?
I wasn't talking about him, but if the shoe fits,
Yeah, we were talking about you, but what about you, Bmar?
So I started playing this game back in 2021 to get over my ex.
Did it work?
It's
It
okay. It's
worked.
okay.
But I started to get in the building, like a short time after that, because I took a class, and then I met a really talented builder who pushed me, and then I cut everyone off once I started like making maps and everything. A bunch of sleepless nights got me to where I am. I have 1,000 subscribers, And then I made a whole bunch of new friends because I don't need the people who got me there. So,
I respect that. Because
yeah,
anytime you blow up, leave your
yeah,
friend group. You don't need them no more.
yeah. Like
To be
the people
honest,
who got me onto
Yo.
this game, I don't even talk to them anymore. It's like
as you should.
I kind of like went Hollywood on them, but as to be expected for everyone famous.
Interesting take.
But
I'm sure none
I
of us
feel
hang with our same friend group from when we started,
yeah.
right?
I'm not done.
I don't.
I
Yeah.
want. I'm not done.
Sorry.
I
Sorry.
want a contest on here. Make a bunch of custom shirts, and I made money off the game. Um, yeah, I want a contest. So
You show them the
Yes,
that's
fit.
that.
about it. I don't have it.
No. All right. I'll cut that out then. Okay, Kai. What about you?
I started like December 2020. Whenever it first came to Xbox is when I pretty much started. I didn't
Ew.
really get into any sort of content creation until like way later. Most of the time I was just like I had a small group of friends and we just do like hangout events. But eventually Family Feud was made, you know, so I was doing that like weekly. But I don't know. Eventually I just got tired of it. Felt like it wasn't going in the right direction. It wasn't a good look for me, so I just kind of, you know, stepped aside, stepped down. They still do it, but I'm just not a part of it anymore. No no hard feelings though.
I respect it. And you did used to make T-shirts too.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, yeah. I that was one of my pretty much my main source. I blew up off some t-shirts and then it just kind of kept going. Like I was like probably mm, maybe off shirts alone probably like top 100.
Mhm.
Oh my
I got
god.
yeah,
Mr. Wealthy.
Pretty good.
I got the seller swag hoodie off it. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. So whatever.
Yeah, that is a flex. You made a lot of selling T-shirts until they messed it up.
Yeah. They told me no more and then, you know, it was all downhill for me.
It sucks because your best-selling T-shirt got taken down, didn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it. I don't want to get you in trouble.
It wasn't a horrible T-shirt. I just want to say
Yeah,
that
there were way worse. There were way worse t-shirts, but they deemed it inappropriate, quote unquote, you know.
the shirt was, in my opinion, I don't think it was inappropriate. It just said, "I get no women."
Yeah, all it had was a heartbreak on the back. That's
That's
it,
it.
a broken heart.
Yeah.
It was
I
a
mean,
simple shirt, but people
I
loved the design.
see inappropriate T-shirts though, with like bikinis on
Mm-hmm.
them, with crop tops, like stuff that's not really
I seen it.
appropriate for children.
For a kids game, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I seen a guy with like a hairy body and his butt crack showing, and like that's what they
Yeah, I
removed.
saw that. I was
Yeah,
like
I'd be
so in
sick to
shock.
die.
Yeah, it was a dark day, man. And even like today, you still see these like other shirts that
Mhm.
shouldn't be up. But I've learned to make my peace and move on. No point in me wasting any more energy on it. It's not coming back. So
Yeah, which is
Yeah, my shirts got banned too.
Yeah.
it's a big shame. What was on your shirt?
I had
That's fair.
Well,
but
yeah.
but my thing is though, they banned your shirt because it's not meant for children. Like that's tobacco, whatever. Full standard is. I think if you're gonna get rid of a T-shirt for something like that, you need to get rid of all of them. That's not really fair.
it's a map with like 1 million views.
They
It's
love
like a
picking and
420
choosing.
hangout.
the shirt
Mhm.
market was ruined because for multiple reasons, but one of the main contributors was people found out a method where you could buy a shirt for like 10K, get a couple people to buy it from you for 10K, and like the next day your shirt would be on trending. So all the like
Wow.
top people or the people who are in groups, like clans or whatever, would have all their people buy their shirts for 10K, and it's basically like you can't compete with that because they have a whole little group buying their shirt and you have
Mhm.
nobody.
Yeah,
So
that happens with a lot of programs on RecRoom, I regret to say.
Yeah, unfortunately, people like to take
as soon as they
advantage of the
fi-
system.
as soon as there's a method,
Yeah.
they take advantage.
Mhm.
But I feel like another thing that kind of, um, I guess you could say ruined the shirt market is getting rid of featuring shirts too. That was a really awesome thing that they did, and getting rid of their featuring programs throughout like inventions and dorms and shirts really I feel like was a big L. I'm not gonna lie. Like those programs were really awesome for new creators and like gave them a step up and okay, I'm brushing your teeth. But it really gave them a step up, to start creating and to start to get views on their creations. And it also, when they would pick out high quality things to be featured, it gave examples to players of what a high quality version of something looks like. Like when they go to make a dorm or they go to make an invention, they can look at things that are featured and say, oh wow, these are really awesome. Now I can know the level of quality to aspire to. And I really feel like by discontinuing those programs, not only did it ruin not just an income source, but also like like a passion and a creative outlet for a lot of people, and also the market for those things was just kind of really stalled because of that. And I feel like those programs were important to Rec Room.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think it's a shame when you look at some of the stuff that RecRoom used to push out. What's that one? That purple thing? Is it called Ink? Ink
Ink Ink.
Ink
something.
overflow.
Ink
Or
ink.
no, I said ink overflow. Ink.
Ink. Yeah, there was a door towards like the main thing in the rec center. They took that out. Um
Mhm.
Not only that, again, you said the dorm skins. I used to get so excited when a new
Yeah.
one came out. Like the new like layout came
Mhm.
out. I'm like, oh my god, some new dorms. I actually
Yep.
bought a bunch because it's
Yeah.
cool to be able to decorate your dorm without actually having to decorate it. It's like buying a
Mhm.
template. Coolest thing ever. Um,
Exactly.
it's a shame.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who, like, every week they would wait for the new featured dorms to come out and they would buy like two or three of them every week. And it was really a thriving, like, market, I would say. And it really sucks that it was kind of just taken away and without a lot of reason either. Like, I feel like the community
Mm-hmm.
didn't really get much of an explanation. And even when they decided to cancel it, they said, we know that there are a lot of people who rely on this as a full-time income. And I'm fortunate enough to have been one of those people, to have made a significant amount of money off of the dorm skins that I've sold. And it really, not only messed with, my income, but also like my mental health. Like making dorms is a creative outlet and a passion for me that I really, really enjoy. And I still do make some every now and then, but of course, like without being able to submit them to be featured, even for someone who's made a lot of dorms in the past, it's hard to get views on those dorms because there's not really anywhere for new dorms to be showcased. The dorm skin tab has the same dorms that have been up for almost 2 years at this point or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
it's just kind of disheartening. And I'm not saying that like those should necessarily be taken down completely because like me among a few others have been fortunate enough to have dorms on there, but at the same time, like they need to be cycled out for new dorms and new creators. And there's, some dorms that are just duplicates that there's 25 of them on the dorm skin page at a time from, just the same dorm that's reskinned and recolored. And
Mm-hmm.
that really sucks and kind of hurts to see. But I really do think that they should do more to bring back, the templated dorm skin sort of system. I think it was something that was well loved by the community.
Yeah. No, definitely. I agree with that. I do wish. Throw that over there. I do wish they did bring it back, or at least added an option in your dorm room to look at new dorm skins that
Hmm.
come in, like future dorms and stuff like that. There's a way to do it. They just got to think of it. Um, but easily the same thing with the t-shirts. I don't know if they've changed the that main page for the t-shirts in a while. I just stopped paying attention because every time I looked, it was the same like 5 t-shirts. I mean that affected Kai too because Kai made a decent
Yeah.
income out of it and he was using it for
Hmm.
school.
Yeah, wow. Man, that
Not
really
wrong.
sucks.
Time to drop out, buddy.
Yeah, it's over for me.
Yo, no,
Thanks a lot,
no.
Rec Room. Now I can't afford to go to school.
Yeah, game just not fun to me, man.
I mean, it's hard to like buy a game when they're taking out things that you enjoy. Um, for me, I started playing Rec Room back in like 2019, and I didn't really know how to play Rec Room like at all. My friend showed me this game. They're like, "Oh, look, it's like me characters," and I'm like, "What?" So, I started playing the game, and for the first couple of months, the only thing I did was play like Golden Trophy and paintball. I didn't know there was like a whole like community per se. Um,
Mhm.
I didn't know the people I was playing were real people until like one time I was playing paintball. This little kid cursed me out so bad.
Oh no.
Yo, I I was in shock because like I didn't really play video games. Like I was fresh out of high school. I was working like a full-time job or whatever. So I was like confused. I'm like, what is this? And like this kid was like screaming on me, saying, "Oh, you're a hacker, you're a hacker." It just like degrading me. And like I just stood there and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, is this person real? I was like, this is some crazy NPCs. And then I clicked on the profile and I realized I can look at profiles. I'm like, dude, no way. Like this is like these are people. So I ended up ordering a mic because I didn't have a headset mic. I had a PlayStation 4 and like, the noise was coming out of the TV because I wasn't into video games at all. And I started, playing Rec Room and I started becoming more involved in the community. And then I met my, fiance on the game, which was cool. We now live together, we're gonna get married pretty soon. And now I'm
It's
a content creator
beautiful.
for the game. Thank you. My little boo thing. Um,
Aw.
but also, I used to run a nightclub on the game. For those of you that don't know, it's called the Blockbuster Nightclub. No longer run it. We'll have an event like every once in a blue moon. Um, just not something I do anymore. It's not really worth having hangout events anymore. Um, I got burnt out, and it really wasn't worth it. I made decent tokens off the map though. But it was going back into the map because I would buy root beer and like consumables for like every event and so forth. So I never made actual money off the map, but I made enough to put it back into it. And, I got a little community behind me, whatever, which was really cool. And then I started to build more and make content on the game. I'm now a verified creator on the game, which happened kind of quickly. I'm not gonna lie. At first I was just doing it because it was like kind of fun. I was like, oh, like I can kind of make like a little career out of this. And, it kind of blew up from there. So I'm thankful. I'm very grateful to Rec Room because a lot of the big milestones in my life, it's because of the game. It was just like insane, Um, I met my future husband on the game. A lot of people can't say that. And, if you're young, don't look for a relationship. Because, like, I never e-dated
Why you
before
flexing
I
on
got
us?
on Rec Room. I got to. I gotta let him know.
I found me a future husband too.
Maybe he's sitting right next to you.
He's sitting across.
Oh, right.
But no, it is definitely disheartening to look at it, because I've had so many milestones because of Rec Room, and the game's kind of going in a direction that I'm not comfortable with. Because like you guys are my friends, and I see like the changes affecting you guys personally, like not only financially but like emotionally. It sucks when you're doing great and you're motivated and you want to get on the game and you're gonna create something, you're gonna profit off of it, and they kind of took that
Yeah.
away. And now it's like it's only like pleasing like a small group of people who profit off the game now. For example, Room Awards. You can't even make money off Room Awards anymore.
Yeah, it's sick now.
Yeah, that sort of program kind of is really hard to get into. Even, like as I'm someone I've made a lot of rooms. I've earned a lot of money off of this game, and I have, pretty high subscriber count. I think I'm at like 46,000 or something right now. And it still would be really hard for me to even earn anything off of room rewards to the point that I just don't even try anymore because it just feels like the same rooms over and over, and you can just count on those rooms getting room rewards every month. And, I'm really happy for the people who are getting that privilege, but it's definitely not something that's super achievable for most people
Mm-hmm.
and most creators.
It's definitely intimidating for newcomers to try and get into
Definitely.
anything like that, like to get into like building and all this stuff. I mean, RecRoom Studios is still a new thing that they added to the game for regular users to use. It's pretty much just
Mhm.
Unity. Like it's like a plugin where you can create and like add your own models and stuff like that. I like it. I think it's the right step in like allowing us to be more creative and have more freedom and stuff like that. Um, but with that being said, people just aren't building anymore. There's not really an award to do so. I mean, the last, what's it called? The
The
Room
last contest
Awards?
was over a year
Yeah,
ago.
the last contest was over a year ago, and it was
Yeah.
horrible. If anybody wants to fill them in, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, that was terrible. I
Go
think the
ahead, one of you who
last two
actually
was
competed,
terrible.
talk about it. I didn't
No,
compete,
I
so
didn't compete. I quit. I gave up on
It
it.
was like the contest I won.
yeah.
We placed top three, but like one of the maps that were also in top three like wasn't even finished. Like it like really wasn't complete at all, and like they even said that in the map, and they still somehow got top three. I feel like we personally should have got number one, but it's when some people who do contests are friends with developers and
Hmm.
devs, they get special
Yeah.
treatment. So
They
Mm-hmm.
taught nepotism with
it's whatever.
LeBron and Bronny. It's real on Rec Room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the rec
I
room has
mean,
favorites. It's crazy.
in my opinion, like, to me, I feel like I haven't been personally like I haven't personally seen anything that alludes to it being rigged or anything like that. But
Really?
also my first, I mean, for me personally, I haven't encountered like anyone who has,
She doesn't want to get
given me
caught up.
any
She's
reason to
she's
think
playing it
that.
safe. She's been
No,
PR
I'm
trained.
Listen,
no,
Sorry.
I really am
Yep.
not just playing it safe.
Sorry.
Like,
Did you build
I
a?
don't know what
Did you
happens behind the scenes,
did
and
you build an
like
associate's
I
event?
have
Like,
other gripes with that. Well, yeah, I placed third place quest in Solstice.
all right, look in the art category, and I want you to, whenever you like free, look at the maps in the art category, and tell me how to. I don't care. I don't even know who made it, but tell me how the Whoville win over some of those maps
I
in
do
art.
remember thinking that there was a lot of great rooms in the art category, and like I think Whoville was also a very great room. It was very well made. And it was obviously took a lot of effort. It had a lot of sub rooms, and that takes a lot of time and effort to make something that big.
Yeah, but look
And
look at the
But
people
it's
who
art
made the map.
category though.
I feel like the solstice contest was you know like, to me, from what in my category, what I saw was that the rooms that I personally competed against, I agree with the rating that they gave. For at least for Quest. I haven't
Oh,
dug
good
in
answer.
too much into art, but the category that I mean for Quest, it was Ruins of Stonefall for first place and Hoarfrost for second place, and then I got third place with Prominence. And that was the first contest that I ever competed in. And I also, in the next contest, I got fifth place quest. And to me, I think that, like for that being the first contest, every single person on our team, that was their first time contest. And we got third place. So I feel like I have no reason to say that it was rigged or anything. I really do think that um, Ink Overflow did a great job with making Ruins of Snowfall, and they really did like their game. I think deserved first place, and Horfrost, I think they did great and they deserve second place. Like I think that it was fair. And or am I thinking of the wrong? I'm thinking of the wrong one who got second place. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't get that wrong. If I did, just I'm gonna
She's
look
sorry.
really
She
stupid.
did. I
I
I
say
have
mean,
a
it
I have a
wrong?
question actually
Oh
for you
no.
people, for all of you actually like compete in contests. When you see like these big teams like Ink Overflow or like Three of a Kind competing, does that like discourage you guys? Do you guys feel like you don't want to do
No,
the same
No,
category as them?
no.
no.
I
Okay.
mean, a tiny bit. It makes me feel like I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they're not doing my category because I
Yeah,
know that they're more skilled than me. They have
Don't
like a
think
lot
like that.
more,
because
they have a
I've
lot more
had like
time put into learning how to build than me. But
I've had so many mixed reviews. Like majority of the time, though, if you bring it up, like people are like, "No, I don't want to do the same category as them because Rec Room's gonna give them first place or whatever." But at the same time, it's like when it comes to
I
like those
mean,
teams, it's like it's kind of like deserved. They put the work
yeah,
in.
I think that they do deserve, because I mean, they've been competing for years and years, and
Yeah,
mhm.
they
Like the
deserve the place
only
that they
team I wouldn't
get
want to
if
be
they
in the
put that
same
effort in.
category in or is Golden Ink, because they're
give me
like
some. Come on.
I'd be scared to go in the same category as them.
So, for those of you that
I'd
don't
have
know,
nightmares.
there's building teams on Rec Room. Like people group up and they make their own teams and they do contests or they create maps and for players to go to and stuff like that. It's more part of the community side, and you can earn tokens off the maps you create, which you can earn money off of that as well. Three of a Kind is one of the I don't know. I think they're one of the biggest teams. Like they were selling merch. I don't know if y'all heard my phone.
Mm,
Um,
yeah,
no, Ink is like the biggest team.
yeah.
well,
Ink Overflow's
yeah.
gonna be the biggest.
No,
They branched out of Rec
nowadays,
Room. They're
100%.
not in Rec
Yeah,
Room anymore. They're like they're in like what is it called? I think they're trying to make like actual VR games now.
that's pretty cool.
Don't forget the new up and coming team, Ego Inc. Remember the name?
Thanks,
Oh
bro.
man,
Thanks, man.
such a
Remember the
funny guy.
name?
We needed that. We're starting our own build team. It's called Ego Inc. You know, we're working on it. We're trying to get there, but
Get your merch.
no way. You have a shirt?
Yeah, you don't have one. I have one
Let
too.
me get up. Let me go up and
What?
look.
No, I don't have
No?
a t-shirt.
Like I got a polo.
Oh, that's clean. Okay, I gotta
Get your
get a
merch.
t-shirt.
Y'all want to see? You want to see
Um,
our t-shirts? Hold up.
Let me see. Oh, that's nice.
They got my name on the back too. It's like a jersey. You feel me?
Hey, if I had the chance to join Golden Ink and leave Ego Ink, I definitely would.
I mean, you could do both, bro. No, you not. You know, I want to join. I want to join Three of a Kind. I want to join Ink Over. I want to be like in every like building group.
Every build group? That's
I
real?
want to be like. I want to be like a build. Feel me? Like I want to
I
be like.
feel
a-
like
You want to hop to each group?
Yeah. So in that case, I won't lose anything.
That's
I'm gonna have to
real.
win something at least.
I like it.
Yeah, that's real of you.
Nah, I'm sticking with Ego Ink, man. I'm gonna ride it out till we all die.
We appreciate that.
Sooner-
We really
sooner
need
than
to we really need to do more stuff with that, but we'll get into that like in a different time. I wanted to talk to you guys about this like movement to save Rec Room. It's called hashtag Save Rec Room, and I don't know if y'all seen anything about it besides what I've shown you. But basically, it's a bunch of children. Well, I think they're children. I could be wrong. Making videos talking about they want the developers to listen to them, like to listen to the community, and like everybody's upset about something. It's not necessarily clear what everyone is upset about. For example, they were trying to get people to review bomb Rec Room in the App Store and on everything, on Xbox, on your phone, on PlayStation, on Steam, on YouTube, just like, leave comments and everything. And they were trying to get a bunch of people on the game on a certain date to kind of crash the servers, which I definitely don't agree with. I agree with getting a bunch of people
I
on the
do.
game. You're sick.
Crash
Like,
the
well, listen
server.
somehow.
But I feel like that's the wrong approach, excuse me, though, because it's kind of like, it's childish, you know what I mean? It's kind of like trying to get attention from your parents, so you're going to do something to get them mad. Um, I don't think review bombing a game you care about is gonna help it because you're gonna scare away new people from trying to get into the game and like join the game and whatever.
Mhm.
Because right now I think in the App Store, Rec Room has either a 5 star or 4.5,
That's very
something like that.
generous.
I'm a spam 1 star.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like, it's definitely a childish approach. It's not the, right way to handle things. But from the other side, I play devil's advocate. I understand the community's frustrations because they've tried to
Hmm.
voice their opinions for so
Mm-hmm.
long, just to
And it
be
don't
ignored
work.
or
This is
told,
true.
"Oh, we're working on it. We'll handle it eventually." And it just never to
Mhm.
be addressed. It's just like, eventually you're gonna get tired of it regardless. It doesn't help that
Mm-hmm.
you know, the developers, all half of them are like on vacation all the time, or like they're just not in office. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm glad you guys are in that position to, spoil yourselves or take advantage of certain things that not everyone can. But like, it's like, don't forget where you came from and like the people who are counting on you.
Yeah, they get too much paid, time off. I don't know what's going on at the headquarters. Like
I mean,
somebody on a
I
vacation
don't
every other
work
week.
there, so I don't know how much time everyone realistically gets off. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that, as workers who work really hard on making a game like this, I know that they probably deserve a break because I can't even imagine how much time and effort and stuff goes on behind
You
the
think they
scenes of
deserve a
making
break?
something like this. I mean, I think that everyone
2 years
deserves
ago, they
breaks in
probably did.
life. I think that
But it's like they're
everyone
not
who
even
works
putting no
hard needs
effort
to take
now.
time for themselves. But that doesn't negate the fact that there are a lot of things that need to change within Rec Room and things that they've let go of that a lot of the community is really upset about. I mean, the player base is mad about glitches and, Rec Room Originals and just not a lot of new quests and things being released,
Mm-hmm.
weeklies going away, like things that are really important to the community and things that build the community up are just getting, cut out. And
It,
a lot of
You
the
know what I
things in the
blame?
creator community are getting cut out, and it is disheartening.
Inflation. Inflation messed up everything.
then we could talk about strictly
Mhm.
one side, like the creator side. It's like
Mm-hmm.
all the things that made being a creator cool is like they're just getting getting rid of
Yep,
it. It's like
it's
the
true.
the t-shirt thing and the invention tower thing and the dorm skin thing. Like, oh, they just
Mhm.
got rid of that.
Yeah, they
No,
haven't
you know
done
how pretty.
Sellathon in years. They
What is
got
a
rid of Stellar
cellathon?
Swag.
I don't
It'll
even know what
always
that
be
Cellathon
a
is
is.
something
cycle.
Cellathon is something that they used to do where they would say like, "Oh, if you earn this amount of tokens in this amount of time, like we'll give you some sort of reward." Like I think at some point it used to be
I
like a
ain't never
token
heard of
reward,
that.
and then the last one it turned into like the last one was, I mean, I think multiple years ago at this point, but they said if you sell like if you have 1 million tokens in earnings in a month, then you would get like a premium bubbly that was basically like a seller swag bubbly kind of.
Oh,
And
okay.
they
And
got
a
rid of
lot of
Seller
people were
Swag
Oh,
too.
really,
okay. Like
yeah,
incentives.
Seller swag was a big incentive for me to like keep creating
Mm-hmm.
dorms and keep creating things. As much as like the I'm gonna sound so silly when I say this, but as much as the money like is really great to get, like the way that my brain works, getting like a reward, like a new avatar item for earning tokens was like one of my main motivators, like even more than a
Yeah.
paycheck.
No, yeah, I'd
And it
rather
was
have Seller
so
Swag than money.
awesome to get.
I'd
Well,
rather
I
have
mean,
a
no, no, no.
virtual
I think if
clothing
I had
item
to
than
pick,
actual
I would
money.
still pick an income.
Nah,
But
I'd pick a virtual
I
clothing item.
the seller swag was a great incentive, and I wish so
And
badly
now
that
it's
they would
gone.
continue that program.
No more
You know
seller
how like
swag.
a big deal that used to be to have like your map like featured on a thing.
Yeah, now that
Doesn't
Yeah.
don't even
feel like
matter.
Yeah, it
it doesn't
does
even
Yeah.
not
matter no
matter
more.
at
It
Like
doesn't.
all.
Yeah.
Cause
getting
No.
like
featured gets you like
the
600 views now.
featured maps used to be in your dorms, like that'd be the first thing you see, but now it's like hidden away in the rec
Yeah,
center.
it's true.
That's not in your dorm room no more. That's crazy.
No, they took that out a while ago.
Like
Yep.
with the featured creator and all that.
Yeah, it really sucks. That's like really the only featured program that's left is featured rooms. And they still do showcase higher quality rooms than what you are most likely to see like on your new tab and
Mm-hmm.
your hot tab. Like those really even the people who mostly play like contest quality rooms don't get those rooms recommended to them in their watch. And like the featured tab is the only thing that really shows like kind of newer high quality rooms that people are making. But at the same time, a lot of the people who make those high quality rooms have left and they don't make rooms anymore and they don't make dorms or a lot of different things anymore because they just don't have any reason to. Like, there's
Yeah, you
no
don't get
reason
nothing
to
for it no
continue
more.
creating high quality things when you're not gonna get as many views as, you know, other types of rooms.
Mhm.
Which I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with creating games for like a younger audience because a lot of Rec Room's player base is a younger audience, but I do think we need more diversity and more like creative ideas towards that. And we need a way for people who do enjoy like contest quality rooms to be able to access those rooms and find new creations because there's no way to anymore because the only thing that you can ever really see is the games that are made for a younger
Mhm.
audience, and that really sucks.
There's also like
Skibbity
another
toilet
problem.
RP.
There's also another problem.
The
Whenever you
skibbity
go on
maps,
your
man.
watch, it's like the same rooms on
I
like the hot
know.
page or like we have rooms from like I want to say like 2 3 years ago, like just off the top of my head,
Yeah.
like dorm room PvP or like
Yeah,
Doom
you're
Buggy,
right.
whatever, desert PvP. Like I get it, like those are like top grossing rooms, like congrats. But at the same time, it's like, come on now, those rooms are like 2 years old. At least like make them do a revamp or like
Prison Life
add
is like
something
almost five
new,
years old.
man.
Just so
You
you
get
know, that game's
And
almost
those
5 years
are
old.
all the same type of
yeah,
rooms that win room rewards every month. It's the
Yep.
rooms that are on the hot tab.
yeah. It's just like either have those creators like add something new, like revamp it, do a whole like new, or like I don't even like start featuring new people.
Oh my goodness, that Counter Strike room is still up here in the hot page, dude. A lot of the rooms on
Counter
here
Strike.
have been on here for legit almost 5 years.
Yeah, it's just like it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I
'Cause, like,
think after a certain point you need to get them out
make a new category. You can call it like legacy or something, and
or
throw those rooms in
throwbacks.
there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there
Or
we go,
recently
exactly.
hot or your community loved rooms. I feel like
Yeah,
there's
or
so
like
much they can do with
legendary
it.
rooms or
Yeah,
something.
something like that. Get them out. We need to start pushing new rooms. I mean, there are some new rooms on there though, like Ink Overflow. They make the rec video chat room, which is really cool. That's a good room.
Mhm.
That's fun to go to, but there's a portion of the rec center. If they were to do this, I'm not saying they should. Well, I'm a liar. I am saying they should. But, when you go into the rec center, you go to the left and you go upstairs. You know that seating area? It's literally just
Yeah.
there with, like, that door, like, that little table with,
Yeah.
like, with the
That door's
icebreakers.
supposed to go to the featured rooms.
That's sick. I didn't know that. And then, like, the projector room doesn't work anymore.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it does
Oh.
not work. That room has not worked for months. For those of you that don't know,
I
when you
wouldn't
go to
really
the
know.
rec center, well, this is one of the things I used to look forward to, mind you. When I first started playing Rec Room, because I was like, yeah, that's so cool. Like, maybe one day my photo's gonna be on here. And it's literally like a projection, like a projector, and it has a bunch of images of players who took photos in the game. Not necessarily all in the rec center, but like in paintball or in a player-made room or playing a Rec Room original. And it was so cool. And it's gone. I don't know. They're taking out like the little stuff that people enjoy, and I do understand.
Mhm.
Rec Room is a free game, and I want Rec Room to win. Believe it or not, we all do.
Yeah.
Everybody
I have a
here has
passion and a
made
love for
money.
Rec Room.
Yeah, everyone here has made some kind of money off the game, and we're all we used to be involved heavily in the community. Not so much now. I'm iffy because I create Rec Room content, but it's never my go-to anymore. I'm not even having fun playing the game sometimes. It's like I get on, I do the same thing. I see the same kind of people I don't want to talk to. I'm getting screamed at by little children. And I'm not talking about like teenagers or like, like kids who shouldn't be on a junior account. I'm talking about kids who should be on a junior account. And for those of you that don't know, a junior account is meant for children under the age of 13. They can't hear you, you can't hear them. It's to protect them, you know. And a lot of these kids aren't on these accounts. Yesterday, I met a kid, he was like 7. I was like, "Where's your parent?" And like he ran away from me and left the room. But he was so friendly. He was trying to get everybody to go into his dorm room, trying to talk to him, get to know him. And I'm just like, that's so dangerous. You know what I mean? But that's not
It's
necessarily
dangerous.
on RecRoom. That's on the parents because they give you the tools to
It
protect your
is.
child. And you're not doing that, which is another, like, that's an ick for me. Because, like, how can you be so irresponsible and not watch your child? Granted, I'm not a parent. Um, but I did used to work with children. I used
I'm in the same
to.
boat as you. I completely agree.
You know what I mean? I used to work with children. I used to help out with my church's youth group. You have to pay attention to your children. You have to watch out for the things on the internet. Because, yeah, you mean, RecRoom's a cute game. It's all friendly, whatever. But, like, you don't know me. I don't know you. Why would you allow your child to go on an internet game where they can talk to thousands of people from different places, different countries, different mindsets, and not pay attention to them?
Exactly. I definitely agree. Like, it really is on, like, parents in this generation to watch over their kids because, like, I'm like in my mid 20s, and back when I was a kid, we used to even be in school and we would be like, when you're on the internet, don't tell anyone like where you
Mm-hmm.
live, don't tell them your name, don't tell them all these types of things. And we would learn internet safety, and nowadays these kids just don't care at all. Like, I'm gonna sound like so old when I say like these kids, but really it's the truth. Like, they really need to be more safe and more careful, and it's on the parent. The parents are the ones who need to be watching these kids and making sure that they're, you know, being safe, and that they're not sharing their information, and that they're using the correct type of account and like a junior
Mm-hmm.
account they should be on. And at the same time, like, RecRoom does have a certain amount of responsibility to offer those types of things, and when they do find someone who's not on the type of account that they should be on, to make sure that they, change that. So I think it mostly is on the parent, but RecRoom does have, a part to play in making sure that these kids stay safe. And I
And
think the junior accounts definitely help with that.
I think definitely. I think when it comes to online games, like if you compare Rec Room to Roblox, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I don't care if you agree, you disagree. This is how I feel. I feel like if you compare Rec Room to Roblox, I think Rec Room is definitely safer for children. You can't type in all chat on a junior account. Roblox you can. I have a little cousin who plays Roblox, and she's older now, but she's been playing since she was like 4 years old, typing to people and this and that. And it can be dangerous. It's very worrisome. Not to say kids won't lie about their age. Of course they're gonna lie. Um, but again, if you're watching your child, helping them create their accounts, you're gonna know, hey, like my child's gonna be safer on this platform, rather than that platform. Same thing with VR chat. I don't like VR chat. It's not for me. I think it's a bit too raunchy, personally. Um, but with that being said, I understand, it's more like for adults. I get that 100%. Do you? Whatever happens between two consenting adults, none of my business. I could care less. Um, I've just never had a good experience on VR chat in public lobbies. Every now and then, I'll get on with like my friends if they want to watch a movie and stuff like that. But we go to private maps. We don't really go out into like the VR chat world. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I definitely feel like the a lot of the players that used to be on this game like all day long, dedicating their lives basically to this game, especially, you know, for me, like I've hung out with, you know, mostly just other
Mhm.
creators rather than, you know, players, because I like, I'm definitely one of those people who, like, I didn't get to level 50 for a long time because I was just always in a room building. I was always in my dorm. I was always in, you know, just make a room building. And a lot of the people who I used to hang out with, you know, they don't play anymore. They don't think it's fun anymore because
Mhm.
really the reason for getting on has just kind of disappeared. And, you know, you can still earn tokens by making rooms and having people spend, you know, their tokens in your room. But I do think we should address this, that players just really can't afford to spend their tokens in like creator made rooms as often when the avatar items are ridiculously expensive. And I was a top 100 earner. I can afford to buy whatever I want to on anything that comes out in the reg center I can buy, but I don't want to because I don't want to spend, you know, $20 of my own money for one item. Even at creator cash out rates, like for one set of items, you can easily spend $20. And that's just,
Mhm.
you know, way more than I'm comfortable with. I can't even imagine like how much it costs for the people who have to buy tokens because they're not earning tokens from their rooms or sales, you know?
Mhm.
That is crazy. And it makes it
I went to the
harder
rec
for new
center.
creators.
I went to the rec center a couple weeks ago. It was an outfit set that like a was like 60K, just like one
Oh,
set. It was
are you
like
talking about
almost like over 60K.
the S chat, the S set, the one
The
with the
tech
hoodie,
wear.
the tech wear? I'm saying the pricing of it is stupid. That's like $100, 115.
Yeah, that's a
When
lot
I
of
first
money.
started the game, like expensive items was only like 2,000, like 2,000, 4,000, like at most. For
Hmm.
me at least,
Yeah.
like the stuff that used to be up in there.
The most expensive thing was the
Now,
astronaut outfit.
yeah, now I think that was
Yeah.
like what 9K.
That was like 10K,
That
and
was the
I
then
most expensive
remember
thing.
my
stuff
Yeah,
was like
outfit
12K. That was the most expensive thing.
was like one of the most
Now it's
expensive
like
outfits because this is like 5K, I think, for the actual
yeah, for the
dress.
anime sets and
Yeah,
stuff.
for the anime
5K would
set.
be considered cheap now.
It's
Yeah,
I
because
crazy.
back
know.
then, if
Compared
you
to
had
what
like the
they,
anime stuff or like the astronaut
Hmm.
stuff, like, it was like a big deal because it was
Mhm.
expensive.
And also, players aren't earning tokens from playing RecRoom Originals as often as they used to be. And that makes it even harder for, you know, players to get things from
Mhm.
the Rec Center and different store
they should
items.
up the token prices
We got
for
rec room inflation.
originals.
Yeah,
Recapitulation.
inflation
Cause
hit
it's
Rec
like
Room
you
is
be getting
crazy.
like 50 tokens off a Rec Room original. That's like
Watch.
Yeah.
What can you
Imagine
do
if
with 50
like
tokens on this game? Buy root beer?
And I don't think that them, you know, earning that little of tokens would be as big of a deal if the items that players wanted weren't 10,000 tokens and you have to
Mhm.
play 1,000 games and earn, you know, 10 tokens at each game in order to buy an item. It's actually, you know, if I was a new player, I'd be really frustrated at that.
what if rec room adds some afterpay? We can pay in installments.
Yeah, that's sick. That would
That
be some sick
actually
stuff.
is a good idea.
You know what I
If
miss?
rec room adds that, I want credit.
Dude, I miss the
give
$5
give Kai his
tokens.
credit.
Y'all remember when you could spend $5 on like 2,500 tokens, something like that, and you got a free item with it?
No.
Oh, the token
Oh
bundles.
yeah, I do remember
Yeah, the
that.
And they came
token
out with so
bundles.
many cool
Oh my
things.
That was
Yeah,
a
god.
all
big
the
success.
coolest
I got
avatar
the
items were on
AirPods off of
those.
that.
I used to
So
love
lucky.
those.
Didn't get the AirPods. Every
It's
time I saw a
close.
token bundle come out, I had to buy it. It was like $5. I got an item and I got some tokens. It was like the best thing ever. I miss that.
I was buying like
I miss that
the $20
too.
one. I wasn't
Dude,
going cheap with the $5 one.
I was excited because I was like, I can pay $5, I get an item, and I get some tokens. Dude, every time something came out, I bought one religiously. Bring that back.
I got
I
a
I don't
know,
know why
question.
they
those were
stopped
really
doing it.
nice.
How much money is 40K tokens? Like, how much would you have to pay to get 40K tokens out here?
I could check right now.
Yeah, if you were buying
Like, I could check too. I don't know why I asked you
40K.
that. No, that'd take me to the thing. I don't know
More
how to
than
go to
50
the game
bucks.
stuff. Bro, if you go into like the store, like the little dragon set that they got right there, um, little dragon knight armors, bro, that comes out to like 43K. Get it? That's crazy.
And I understand, like, maybe they're trying to follow in the footsteps of some other big games like Roblox, where, I never really was super into, like, my avatar or anything on Roblox. The only thing I ever really played a lot was Bloxburg. So I don't really know much about it. Also, I was just a little too old for all that when it got popular. But, like, they had things that were 200 real dollars to buy to
Yeah, it's
get
like a
those like
headless.
coveted items
Mm-hmm.
in the games. Yeah, and it was like, I think like something with like a leg where you had like a missing leg or something.
Yeah, I
I
think like
don't
core
really
blocks or
know,
something.
but
But
yeah,
the
but
thing about
that was a
Roblox,
coveted like rare item, not every item in the game.
but the thing with Roblox, their stuff is not like high. It's cheap. Like you could buy like a good outfit for like 30 Robux on there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah,
that's so
like
true.
the
there's
stuff
You
is like
that
so
isn't
expensive.
available.
you can spend $1 on Roblox and you can make a bunch of outfits, a bunch of them. It's like
Yeah.
$5.
And the customization is way better too.
Mm-hmm.
And I have heard that they're starting to put UGC avatar items in the game. I don't know how to feel about that because
It's
it's,
just
of
gonna be
course, it'll be fun if you know how to make things in Blender and sell them. I think that'll be really fun. But at the same time, I think it's really going to change the way that Rec Room looks. And I'm really worried about that. I'm worried that it's going
Mm-hmm.
to look like a different game. I'm worried it's going to look like VR chat. And the reason we play Rec Room is because we don't like VR chat. So, like, I really just would rather, for me personally at this point, I would rather them try to keep it the way it is.
so I don't know. Rec Room is doing a lot. Like Bones, like you said, like they trying to like follow into. I think it was your story. You told they trying to like follow into like Roblox like footsteps, but like the player base is like totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they got like way
100%.
like so many players. It's like we on here you gotta pay more to like get less than like on any other video game. It don't like make much sense.
That's true.
I understand Rec Room is a free game too. I don't want anyone watching to think, oh my gosh, we're just talking bad about the company and stuff like that. We love playing Rec Room. We enjoy the game. We're big parts of the community.
Mhm.
Um, it's just frustrating because this game's kind of heading in a direction like you don't want to see it. And I want Rec Room to win. I want Rec Room to like continue being a thing. And it's not just because I have a check mark and I make money off of my code. It helps. Trust me, it does. But it's just I have such an emotional attachment to this game. I met my husband on this game. I made some really amazing friends on this game. I get to create content, do what I love, and it's because of Rec Room. And I don't want, them to lose. I don't. I want Rec Room to win. And, if you've never played the game before and you're hearing our concerns or you're like a little standoffish about it, don't be.
There's a lot of points. Real quick.
Okay, I'm hitting record. So, we ran out of time, like literally, guys. The podcast, it usually doesn't run this long. But essentially, a bunch of stuff got cut out. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's my fault for not catching it. We lost 30 minutes of footage. Don't kill me. I'm sorry. But right now we're talking about what we think we can do to kind of get our message out and why the hashtag Save Rec Room isn't really a smart idea. I don't think review bombing is appropriate because right now in the App Store, Rec Room has a 4.8 rating. Taken down to 1 star is what's going to happen. They're going to take it off, and for people who claim they love the game and they love the community, I don't think destroying it is a good way to go. You're putting people's jobs at line, and some of us in this room, we've made money off the game, and we may continue making money off the game, even though it's not what it used to be. That's still an income for people. So I don't think it's really fair to kind of destroy a person's livelihood because some people still make a lot of money on the game.
Mhm.
So I don't think review bombing is appropriate. I think if you really want to get your message out, make a video, or I don't know, write a letter. You can write letters to the headquarters. They read them. I know Harry reads whenever people send him fan mail. Um, Corbin's, he's very active on social media. So are some of the other developers. It's a proper way to allocate your feelings. And there's a way you should do it, and there's a way you shouldn't do it. If you're just pissed off, you're angry, you're commenting, oh, I hate RecRoom, I hate what you become, bring back Double Shot, or you're angry about something else, it's like, I'm not gonna listen to you because, like, you're going off, you're going crazy. And that's not the proper way to deal with your emotions, no matter how angry or upset you are. Like, if you're so mad about it, go write a letter. There's things you can do. Review bombing, making hate videos, and then starting drama with people. What's that going to do for you? It doesn't do anything. It just makes us look sloppy, like, as creators and as, like, part of the community.
100% truth, I think.
There definitely needs to be a change. And Kai, if you want to recap what you were saying.
Oh man, guys, I went on a whole tangent, man.
I'm sorry.
Alright, basically, I hope, a Rec Room developer, somebody, staff or someone actually listens to this, but the idea I pitched was same way, in the community we have like VMods and stuff. Maybe we can like implement a form of like Rec Room ambassadors, and these ambassadors will be players from different like categories. You can't take the same group, like the group of people that you always use, Like, I get it, top creators, why wouldn't you want to talk to them? But at the same time, if you talk to the same group of people, they're all going to say the same thing. We need people from different areas. So I think it's just a matter of maybe, adding people who you wouldn't necessarily expect to talk to because they might have some ideas that, other people can't provide.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
And we can have requirements too, because I know how it is. I know you're scared. You might be scared to add certain people because you're like, I don't know if they'd be a good fit, whatever. We can have a probation period. We can add they can't have a negative moderation history. Can't be banned within the last 6 months. Same way you guys did Studio. Make it a process.
Listen, man, we got some VMods that got some questionable history, and they still hired them. So, I guess
A bunch of VMods, abusing power too.
It's another story for another day.
Something I would change is bringing back featured everything. Anything that is user generated, we should have a featured program that can shout out truly dedicated people who are putting their time and effort into those forms of creation. I think that makes a big difference in the motivation of people, because when you have a chance to get featured every week or every other week when you create something, that makes you want to get on and make things. That makes you want to put your best effort towards creating things. And when you know that you're going to be competing against the best of the best who are also submitting, it only drives better creations and higher quality things and building your skills. So, in my opinion, I think they should bring that back, whether they have to hire on more people to do so, whether they have to create some sort of, like a creator, like, what would you call it? Like some sort of creator group who can review the things that are like a group of players who are, people who've been playing for a long time, people who have great credentials, maker pen teachers, contest winners, people who know what a quality thing looks like. Maybe have a group of them who can, vote each week on the submissions of different dorm skins or shirts or inventions and pick the best ones. And it wouldn't even really, they wouldn't have to hire anyone for that. They would just have to create the system.
You said for us to vote?
Yeah, like imagine, there was a group of people who couldn't submit to the featured thing, but, they can vote on who should, like, maybe they have to be unbiased or something. I don't know. I think it is better when they hire someone.
It is impossible to be unbiased, but
to bring, it is. But whatever they can do to bring in that program back, I think they need it.
I agree with what I'm biased. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very biased. But
Oh
that's
God,
what's
if I see my friend on there, I'm voting for them.
But with that being said, though, with what Kai was saying earlier, before that footage got lost, I'm sorry. Um, he was saying that initially you should pull like somebody for each category, like for circuits, for events, for the creative part, for builders, for studio and stuff like that. Get their opinions and go from there. I'm just saying there's a good portion of the rec center that's not being used, like the projection board and that little room next to it that y'all could do something with. I'm just saying, turn it into a little invention tower. Or I don't know, bring it back. I don't know. Just my opinion. But it's stuff like that that the community really looked forward to, and it's gone.
Mhm.
So people are gonna get
Yeah, how is
frustrated.
the game? How is a game that like wouldn't exist without the community? Like they don't give the community nothing no more.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like Rec Room's just going in a weird direction. And, I want the game to
They
win.
put too
We
much
all do.
responsibility on like a very few people. Like I don't know why they don't just hire more people.
hmm
It's way too much stuff that like just like one person have to do for this game to like run.
I think they should hire, well, not necessarily hire. I think Rec Room could literally get away with, quote unquote, commissioning players to make stuff for Rec Room originals. Like, I don't know, give them like 2 mil tokens or give them a special item no one else can have unless they built something. I think they could definitely get away with having players add on to Rec Room originals, if they okay it, if they like it, and if it's up to like, their quality. I think they could definitely do something like that. I would love to get another map in Showdown. I would love to get another map in Paintball. I
Royale.
understand. Oh my gosh, please give me a season 2.
I know.
Please. But with that being said, I also recognize you guys don't make a lot of money off the Rec Room originals. And I understand, that's not your moneymaker. I get that 100%. It's still a free game. But the community would love you for it. Just saying. You see how angry everybody is right now? You throw them another paintball map, people are going to calm down for a little bit. I'm just saying.
Shit, I won't.
A lot of people will.
No RO gonna change what I got going on.
I think if they did another contest, brought back featured things, brought back
hmm
weeklies, and added on a couple things to some Rec Room originals, a lot of people would not be mad anymore.
A lot of people
No, I
would.
That
wouldn't.
would
I probably
that would
wouldn't. I'm
heal a
not gonna lie.
lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people would definitely calm down.
Sorry guys, I
Bmar.
was looking at something.
Is
Huh.
Bmar here? Okay, if you could change anything about Rec Room, what would you change?
Um, Nothing. I love the game. It's perfect.
Man, shut
I
up.
love I,
Lying.
Bro's a liar.
I love how the game is.
Do you think it's
But like,
fair when you get your room featured? Like, remember, what's that one map you made?
come on, guys, you know the name.
I want you to
What
say
map did you
it.
make?
Franz Villa.
It got featured.
Yeah, it got featured.
And how many visits did you gain from that?
Not that many. Probably less than 1,000.
Back in the day, you would gain like 100K.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Upset. I put a lot of time into that map,
hmm
and it doesn't even have that many views.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's like back in what was it, like when old like trash looking poorly built hangouts used to pop. Like I have another map that's at like almost 20K, and the newer map I made is so much better than that, but it doesn't have nearly like half the views
hmm
as the old one, just because of how Rec Room is now with hangouts. It's not the same as it used to be.
I mean, for me, my list of things that I would change about Rec Room that would make Rec Room, you know, better again. I would bring back weeklies. bring back featured dorms, shirts, and inventions, continue to do contests, add in a way to filter out child-based rooms like Skibbity and,
Or
Poppy Playtime and all
make them their
those.
own categories. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Because there are definitely people who enjoy them, but there are definitely people who don't. And, just add on a few new maps too.
Hmm.
Paintball, Rec Royale as a bonus. And that would be my list of 5 things. If they would just change those 5 things and, fix those and bring some things back the way that they used to be, the way that the community loved them, I think that would heal Rec Room's community, in my opinion.
What about you, Swervo? Sorry. What about you, Bimar?
No, I agree with what Star was saying about bringing the old stuff back, like the weeklies
Mm-hmm.
and all that. Because the weeklies were cool. I always looked forward to doing them.
Yeah, I did too. Because I didn't really know how to play the game, and the weeklies were a cool way to get more involved, and you got free stuff. You just like free stuff, and you get to play games that you were already gonna play anyway. So I miss that a lot. I was so mad with the last weekly. I couldn't even do it. I was just like, I can't even look at it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like low key kind of offended, but I get it. It is what it is. What about you, Kai?
Wait, what happened?
You guys are
Dang.
sick. You guys are sickos.
Bro, I lost
What
30
happened?
minutes of footage. What do you expect from me?
I ain't get to ask the question.
What was
I
the question?
did.
Repeat
You
it.
were gone.
You did.
What did you ask?
What would you change about Rec Room? Like, if you could,
I
what
had to
would
get
you
a
bring back?
beverage. Only one thing?
I was
I mean, a couple
5,
things.
so-
Yeah, do whatever you want.
I'm gonna touch on what Starry said. Bring back them actually showcasing the feature rooms. That meant a lot to some people.
Mm-hmm.
It made being featured mean so much more. Bring back seller swag. Like that literally does nothing to y'all about just bringing back like items that you could wear. Give people an incentive for like actually working hard. You know what I mean? And contest. Like, why is it not a contest? It's been way too long. Like just bring. Ain't that hard, bro. You could literally just throw up like a random like they did with sausage. That was a random theme. Like what? What is a sausage? You feel me?
You don't know what
How do you even make
solstice
that a rec room theme?
You don't know what
what it is,
solstice
but like,
is?
I know what a solstice. I'm just saying, like, why would you have that as a theme for a
All right.
contest on rec room? That doesn't make sense. Making people build, and then a lot of them maps thing had nothing to do with associates. They just was there.
I mean, I like the theme, and I liked a lot of the rooms that people made.
Sorry,
too.
are you on rec room payroll?
No. I just earn money. I cash out for my dorms and stuff, but I'm not. What do you mean?
Bro,
Oh,
she's
speaking
PR
of,
trained, bro. She's not saying
dorms
that.
He's
or
trying to
whatever,
crack you. He's trying to crack you.
Y'all should check
I'm
out
not
Starry's dorms. Her dorms are like really amazing. I have
No, they
I
are
have a
really
few of them
good.
myself,
Thank you.
and I bought
Oh,
some
man,
of them on
here
my
we go.
alt accounts too. Her dorms
So
are
it-
just like
It's always
He's
somebody.
ready.
they're
man.
really high quality dorms. If you guys
It's
are looking for a
always-
new dorm,
They are good. They are good.
It's always somebody being there.
What about you, Kai?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think there's anything that they would bring back that would make me happy. So I'm just at the point where I just like I don't care for this game. No offense. I'm just I'm done. I'm clocked out.
Yeah, I can't blame him because he did make a good income out of selling his t-shirts. And, they took his shirt down, even though there's more inappropriate t-shirts. I wouldn't say his was necessarily inappropriate, since it only said I get no women. And you know, some shirts are kind of like out there,
Yeah.
but it's a touchy subject for him, so I get that. I understand that.
Yeah, if one of the devs
Bubbles.
want to hit me up, you know, have a conversation, I'm
If-
more than
can
open
I-
to that too.
Can I say something? It's not inappropriate, but
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like, okay. I haven't played this game in like months. If we being honest, it's dying. I don't think it can be saved.
Yeah, I think the point of saving is over.
No, I don't. I think there's always
I
something you can
disagree.
do. Yeah, I disagree heavy. Like, you know, I'm a ride or die for Rec Room, and I have such a strong emotional attachment to it. Yeah, all Rec Room. No, I think there is things they can do to pick it back up. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily dying. I just think they're doing a lot of things to anger the community. It's making them stay away. I think, you know, there's a way to go about it, and I understand, you know, as a company, they gotta make some tough decisions, and it is a free game. But I do want Rec Room to thrive. I think, you know, you can save your game. I can see Rec Room being around for the next couple of years, but if they don't make a change, you know, I don't see it personally lasting, you know, longer than that.
Yeah, that is really sad to think about.
You know what RecRoom
That
needs?
is my worry. What does
It
it
needs a
need?
hero. It needs you. It needs Batman.
No, the hero it needs, energetic Ruth.
This guy loves energetic Ruth.
Yeah, I'm the #1 energetic Ruth supporter.
Personally, I think
Just the podcast.
Therapeutic is better.
No.
I'm a huge
Alright, well-
Therapeutic fan.
Energetic Ruth is the best RecTuber, hands down. I don't want to hear any comparisons. You can literally watch everyone's videos. She has the best editing, the best layout. She is top tier. We can
We
have
love
this
the
conversation.
energetic Ruth support.
Actually,
whoever
I watch her
wants to have
videos
this
too.
conversation with me,
I only watched her for the
Please.
first time today because I just found her today.
Her
because
videos
she
are
sent me
good.
the
I
link.
actually
So
enjoy
Get her on
watching
the
her
watch
podcast,
videos.
please.
I'll try my best.
Tell her I'm her biggest supporter.
Yeah.
Send her this
okay.
podcast actually. When the episode
Yeah.
comes out, tell her to
Yo,
watch
you're
it.
sick. I do enjoy watching her content though. You know, I'll watch her and I'll watch the RCL man and Combi. I love Combi. You know, I got to be on her podcast. Well, her daughter's podcast that she does. She does a little talk show. It was super cute. I got to meet Little B.
Oh, we seen it.
Yeah, I see it. I saw it.
Yo, Little
I
B was
just like-
so sweet. Yo, you're a hater. No.
Just-
No, but she was so sweet.
Dude, what would you have done?
Look at it.
Dude,
What would you have done if the little her daughter started like clowning you?
I'm just gonna have to sit there and take it. I would have died. I would have like,
Dude,
oh,
that would have been funny. I would have loved that.
oh my gosh, I would have cried. But she was so sweet. I think Rec Room has a lot of potential to like move forward. Definitely, you know, listen to the community more. I know it's such a
Oh,
I don't
you know
know.
what
they hear it a lot.
map that I've seen recently that's been doing really good? I've seen it on the hot page. It's called Marvel Hero PvP. I think that's the name of it by
Yeah,
Disco
shout out
Man.
Disco Man.
It's
Love
a
that.
it's a really nice map. And
Yeah,
y'all
it's
should go check
a-
it out.
It's a fun PvP, you
Yeah,
know.
it's still one of the top grossing after
yeah.
like a year.
His
Have
studio
you-
demon, man. He just
I
did it.
haven't been able to, or I have met Disco Man before. And I would say he's a pretty cool individual. He's a-
Yeah. Shout out to
Crazy.
Disco Man
What
because
do
he
you
helped
guys-
create this
what do you
set.
guys think?
Yeah, shout out Disco Man. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
shout
helped
out
create this
Disco.
set. Yeah.
I'm
Definitely.
excited. He's hosting studio class.
I know it's
Learn
starting
Some
soon.
Oh, I'm
studio
definitely
stuff
gonna
from
have to-
him. I'm excited
You
for it.
enrolled in it?
Go to
Yeah.
that class.
We all are.
That's lit.
Kaya's too.
Oh, that's great for y'all.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
wonderful.
You know, I'm taking two.
I'm
I'm in
excited.
that one, and I'm in
I'm in all of them. All
yeah,
the ones that are out.
I
I'm
have
in
a question.
his and another one. Yeah.
So y'all sit there like y'all get on YouTube and y'all watch like RecRoom videos.
It's really
Oh.
there's like on the Discord, and they're like walking you through and what you should do and how to do it, and like explaining why.
So like Bubbles, you be watching like Rec Room most funny compilations and stuff, like just chilling.
I can't sit there and like, I don't know. I think it's my attention span. Like I'll join, and then they tell me, "Oh, we're gonna have a video." Like they're recording it. And I was like, oh, "Okay, awesome," and then I leave. And then I'll just watch the video to
No,
work
also
on what I
like
need to work on.
I've
Oh,
had
like
this,
agile rec
I've
room
had this
videos?
conversation with
Okay.
Bubbles.
yeah, Rec Room videos. Like,
No.
you don't watch it?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
We've had this conversation multiple times. Like if I actually try to sit there and like like I've tried,
I
you know what I
can't.
mean? Like just to see what the content is, like what they do. And like the only YouTube video I've ever been able to sit through is if it's by Energetic Ruth.
Okay.
Like those videos
my
are
God,
actually
bro.
quality content. Dude, I'm not even joking. Like it sounds like I'm
Blaze is
joking,
insane,
but I'm
bro.
not joking. Like her
Blaze,
videos are actually
bro.
good. Like I can
Her
actually
videos
sit there and
are
watch the
good.
content.
For me, some of the other creators, it's not really my
I don't-
age range. You know what I mean? Like, if I was like maybe 13, I'd be like, oh my god, like this is awesome. But like I'm not. But to be fair though,
Yeah.
I can't really
Oh,
sit
shit's
down
cringe.
and watch a lot of stuff. Anyways, I'm not saying it's cringe. I'm just saying it's not for me.
Yeah.
I don't even watch TV, so keep that in mind too. Like if I watch a movie, I'm not only watching TikTok's ruined me. I'm multitasking. I can never just sit down and watch one thing and then be like dedicated to it. That's just me though. I've always kind of been like that. I never
We
really
had a
watched
movie night
TV.
last night. You should have
I
been
know, never.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one reason
we
why I
probably
started
did.
posting YouTube building tutorials,
Mhm.
because I feel like there's not really like a lot of Rec Room like content that I
Wait a
personally
minute.
enjoy, because like I feel like a lot of it is like just kids playing, and I'm like not.
And which is nothing
a
wrong with
kid.
it. There's nothing wrong with it. I
So,
don't want you
Yeah,
guys to
there
think we're like
definitely is,
hating.
like-
What I do?
No, definitely. Like for
You're-
me,
you- My fault.
What?
Keep going. Sorry, my fault.
No, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say that's why I wanted to make more like, like I guess adult centered type
Mhm.
videos, but just really building videos, because I want to revive the love for Maker Pen. I feel like a lot of people who do build with Maker Pen have left, and I want more people to start building with Maker Pen because it's an amazing creative outlet and an awesome tool, and I want people to know how to use it so that it doesn't die out. And also the content is fun to make because it's not like kids screaming, and it's like, I don't know, calm. Anyways, what were you gonna ask, Bubbles?
Oh, the podcast that you did with Columbia's daughter. Didn't she
What?
literally say she doesn't like RecRoom?
Yeah.
Who?
But she
Yeah,
likes
and
Roblox.
that's a little kid.
Yeah, that's a little kid. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Comby's daughter, Little B, she prefers Roblox over Rec Room, and I understand why, because there's more to do on Roblox, though. And not only
Yeah,
that,
it's fun.
it's cheaper, and Rec Room.
Inflation
The
ain't hit
pla-
Roblox yet.
Yeah, no, I don't think it ever will. Roblox has been, they're like one of the OG companies. You know what I mean? They got it locked down. But I think Rec Room, like, I want you guys to win, please. Like, I want you guys to win. I can't stress that enough. But pushing out more incentives for the community to make more community rooms gives it kind of levels the playing field a little bit, because everybody on Roblox, it's mostly player made rooms.
Mhm. I
Get
think
a
Rec
Rec
Room
Room,
definitely has the potential to grow to be as big as Roblox.
Or
but
better.
It's
I
gonna
want
take
y'all
a
to be
long
better.
time,
I want you guys
but
to
I
be
think
better.
that they have the potential for sure.
Take away Redcon and give us like a community week.
Whoa, I love Recon. No, don't take away Recon.
Don't take away Rec
Come
Room.
on.
No,
Yes,
it's
take
so
it
much
away. Just
fun.
give us
I
community
love
week.
Recon.
Community
The
week.
only reason why
Bro,
you
Community Week could
probably
be
think
fun,
that is
too.
because it took everything else away. Why can't they have Community Week and RecCon?
Why not do it at the same time?
Y'all giving them too much to work with.
I think we should hold a math tournament.
Yeah, GG's. Just sell the
You
company.
said badminton tournament?
Math
Yeah,
tournament.
just sell the company. Take it. Take it. I hate Matt.
You ever think
You're
Roblox is
mean.
working for me?
You know
He
what
knows
they should do?
I'm
They should
bad for
take all
math.
the social media content creators and like have them compete in a tournament.
You think they Mr. Beast?
Oh, like Wipeout. That would be fun.
No.
No.
The tournament I'm talking about would have you guys do actual things like math.
No. Why would I
wanna
ever
watch
want to
everyone
do?
struggle with math?
No,
Other
I'm
than
gonna
like the
cry.
circuiteers.
Yeah, Circuiteer's gonna win that every day of the week.
Dude, I'm so bad
You
at
know,
math.
What they used to do, this
You
was
sound like
even
a Rick
before I
Purge.
started building. They used to have like build-offs where they would take two creators
That's
and they would have
right.
them compete to make something in a certain
Ooh.
amount of time. And they
You know what that
stopped
remind me
doing
of?
that. But that was
I
even
remember
before I
that.
started.
No, I'm not
I
gonna say
I
it.
wish I
forgot
could
that
be
used to
on
be a
it.
thing. Dude, I wish they brought
Yeah.
that
You can
back.
edit, right? You can edit
Don't-
stuff
That
out.
would be fun.
Wait, you wait for that. I have a lot to edit.
No, because he said like they had build offs. It like reminded me of like certain things I used to go to. We ain't called it build offs.
This is so good.
Well,
Never mind.
anyways,
Let me go grab
this
my stuff.
podcast has probably been pretty long, so we should
Yes, like a
probably
3-hour
wrap-
podcast is
wrap
crazy.
it
Yeah,
up.
Like we just
geez.
made a movie. Like what?
Let's wrap it up.
I mean, sometimes they're
You're
really
gonna have a
long.
lot of-
I
you're gonna
know.
I don't
have
even
a
get
lot
paid
of
for
cutting out.
this.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching the first episode of season 2 of the RecRoom Reboot. We talked about a bunch of cool things today. About RecRoom, how we feel about it, and how hopefully, they might move forward as a company. It was great to have everyone here join me. My good friend Starry, our friend. Should I call you your RecRoom name or like what we call you? Because I feel bad. I outed you in the beginning.
The RecRoom name. Everybody know my identity.
Warbo.
It's in his app for those of you who take the time to look.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Our friend Bimar and my co-host Kai. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will have more, coming on. Sorry it took so long, but we're finally here. We're back. We're better than ever. And I will catch you guys on episode 2. Bye.
That's literally what I said.
Shut up. You're such a hater. Yo, who invited
Oh
this
my God,
guy?
I'm going back to sleep, guys.